So this next exercise, we're going to go with the basic lunge matrix. We're going to have 3 basic movements. We're going to move forward to both sides, and then kind of a rotational movement to the back left and back right. So we're going to start with a movement forward. We'll start with a right lunge forward. So we're just going to take a right step, lunge forward, and then drop straight down and back to what we'll call neutral. Again, your steps can be small, they can be a little wider. The amount of movement that you drop can be minimal or great, so it kind of just depends on where you're at. Again, yours don't have to just look exactly like mine. You find that place that's comfortable for you. So again, a right step forward, and just lunge, drop back, come back to neutral. Do that again. And back to neutral. Now we're going to go with a right lunge at 90 degrees. So it's going to be a lunge out here. And there's a couple things to notice here. As I come to the right and sink down over this right foot, I'm keeping my left knee mostly straight, like it's a nice stretch on the inside of my thigh. Both my toes are pointed straight forward, as are my shoulders, and my toes are in line with each other. And I'm just going to reach in, make that kind of glute muscle work, and then back to neutral. So again, lunge out, down, back to neutral. And again, yours may be less, it may be more, it just kind of depends on where you're at. And then the last one is a rotational movement. We're going to open up to about 135 degrees. And again, some people will be less. You don't really want to go more than that, but again, you don't have to open up this far. But the idea is you're going to open up, and toe is going to be pointing out this direction. I'm going to open up with my shoulders coming that way too, and then I'm just going to lunge out over that foot a little bit, and then come back to neutral. So again, open up to the right, lunge out, rotate the shoulders, lunge out over that foot, and back to neutral. And with this, you can do multiple sets. You can do maybe 3 sets at a time, or you can do 5 as you improve. You can build up to 8. So I'm just going to take you through a set of 3, and I'm going to do some to the right and then finish with some to the left. You'll probably start to hear me breathing a little bit because it makes you work a little hard. So we're going to start with 3 lunges with right foot forward. Back to neutral. And here's our third. Now we're going to go right lateral. Again, always staying comfortable within yourself. Should never work through pain. Now we're going to open up. Back to neutral. And everything is not slow, not fast. Movements are fluid. I always tell people to kind of think about walking. It's not fast, it's not slow. So that's our set to the right with a set of 3. Now we're going to start with our left. Back to neutral. And now we're going to go left lateral. Again, getting that nice stretch on the inside of the leg. Now we're going to open up to 135 degrees or so. Last one. And back to neutral. And again, you can begin to build on that. For some people, we just will listen to the directions that we're given in the office, but you can build on sets of 3, sets of 5, and just kind of go from there, and you find that place that works for you.